Greetings YouTube, this video is about Strange World. The Disney original movie that no one's heard of. My sister recommended this for family movie night and I was pleasantly surprised. Trigger warning for a lot of homophobic reviews. If you're not up for that, I just wouldn't recommend watching this. Also, I'm making fun of these reviewers and the reviews, so this will not be a very diplomatic video. Anyway, it's a very good movie. You should definitely go watch it and then come back and watch this. At least some of these have to be trolls, but I'm gonna read them anyway because they made me laugh. Super boring movie. The animation is so good and the storyline plot was horrible. Halfway through, almost close to the end movie, and it almost made me asleep. I'm an adult. I questioned myself. Why their young boy is falling in love with other boy? Why would he want to date him? What is the point of father and grandfather having drinks outside of the aircraft? Is it an alcoholic drink? Or carbonated drink or what? The main character acts like a girl. He is going to be gay. I could say that there has weird stuff in this show. My favorite part of this review is it deals with homosexuality and confused gender dating. The sentence is very difficult to read. What happened to just good old family fun movies without trying to indoctrinate people, or shall I say children, which is who their target audience is? This has to be a new low in Disney history. Are you sure? Can I do -5 stars? Disney don't make good movies anymore. They only care about money. Evidently that's why they lost so much money with this movie. No better originals and always end up doing sequels or remakes of classics. That's what Disney's always been. I shouldn't have to answer the question, Dad, why does the boy have a crush on the other boy? Why not?
I just don't understand what is wrong with having both parents the same color. Males liking females.
I don't see why you can't just let them be happy. Just awful. We are all getting tired of the constant leftism narrative being pushed into everything. The incorrect words used for love, when it should be called what it is, disgusting filth.
So this is...
Disgusting filth. Enough Disney. Can we just get back to creating children's entertainment that doesn't include pushing your gay social agendas?
I'm willing to do anything you say, if only you smile, be a little bit gay.
This movie was the worst example to honor 100th anniversary of Disney. Disney doesn't teach our children what is right or wrong anymore. The 100th year is the point when Disney goes down the hill and not children appropriate anymore. It's time to go back and watch the old movies that treasure family morals and innocence. My friend, that's not old Disney. That's the Hays Code. I was pre-watching this show after a disastrous Buzz Lightyear movie where I had taken my young children to the movies and they were exposed to lesbians. Exposed? Like, it's not a disease. This to me should be illegal. To influence children's mind to this being acceptable. I don't want my child to be influenced in any way to be gay. It's not an easy path. Majority applying to the fact of not being able to procreate.
Writing's not that easy.
Have you heard of gestational surrogacy? Or sperm donors? Or adoption? Horrible movie. What was the point of the father and grandfather having drinks outside of the aircraft? Why would I want my kids to see that drinking and alcoholism is a good thing when it obviously isn't? There is literally nothing good that comes from drinking alcohol. It sounds like somebody's stuck in the Prohibition era. I hate that the lead character is 16 years old and gay. I mean, is that really necessary? You can tell a story without mentioning the sexual orientation of the main character. I wish I could leave 0 stars for this movie. I took my daughter, who just turned 6, to see this, and I wish it was a warning about it not being for kids at all. It was only me and my daughter and a family of 4 with their kids in the theater, and we all walked out after maybe 20 minutes. First thing that drove me away was the parents being way too kissy-kiss for my daughter's young eyes. And this review is also homophobic, but I'm kind of concerned that this, non-consensual kissing is not too kissy, but then this is? Just something to think about. Not recommend. Very bad and absolutely propaganda story. Really, if you are normal, believe this movie is not for you. To much sharp point that what is everything normal, absolutely no normal. My opinion, this is garbage which need send to waste yard and destroy. Freedom to our kids from propaganda. What did I just read? This one's also homophobic, but I love... We won't be attending any of your future presentations. It's a movie. What do you mean presentations? Do not recommend for children to watch! The 16-year-old boy that is a kid literally falls in love with another boy, even though it is PG. And you might, that is perfectly fine for kids ages 4 to 8 to watch it freely. No! When two same genders fall in love, it is for adults, not kids. It is proven here at US and around the world that parents do not take their young children to see a Disney movie to learn about sexual orientation. Okay. Maybe it's the medium itself, as it's simpler to idly bend and stretch the putty that is computer-generated imagery than it is to sketch. Strange World is the latest in Disney's continuing trend of putting out cartoons starring colorful blobs, leaning ever closer to making a feature-length version of one of those baby sensory videos with the dancing vegetables. I like your priorities.